Warning, this podcast is a safe space for all individuals to freely express themselves in the sexiest way possible. Any information or advice provided comes from our own experiences and in no means should be taken as professional advice. We respect each individual and their experiences and have zero tolerance for any rude or unsolicited behaviour. Hi guys, welcome to Project Sweet, Loud, Untamed Tarts, or as we know it, Project Slut.
Slut. I'm a slut.
Project Slut, the show that educates and entertains all things sex in an inclusive and positive way. Let's put power back into being a slut and fight back slut shaming with your host, Lavi. Good evening, my lovelies. I have heard that you've missed me, so I am back thanks to the lovely Lavi. And we are doing a really fun subject tonight. We are going to be talking about oral sex. So get ready for Head Game with Hunter. Larry, have you missed me as much as everyone else?
Not really.
No?
Nah,
That
I missed you a lot.
That really did kind of hurt.
Well, none of my other guests bring me cookies, and you've brought me cookies, so I'm pretty happy. Do love a good Anzac biscuit.
Anyway, oral. Do you love it?
I do. I prefer giving than receiving, but yes, I do quite enjoy oral.
For the scientifically minded out there, oral, the general term for stimulation of the genitals. We have its technical terms fellatio for the men or the males and cunnilingus for the women.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember how to say those or...
That's okay. Actually, interesting fact I heard the other day, some biologists believe that oral sex may have helped with the evolution of the human species because the sexual pleasure between the males and the females would help them choose better partners. So thank your ancestors, kiddies. You definitely think oral is a pretty big, important subject, and it's something that gets ignored a lot. When you think of oral, I mainly think of men like receiving.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Mm-hmm. If you didn't even know, you'd think oral sex was only for men.
Yeah. Remember when I first started probably dating as probably an early 20s person, the idea of someone going down on me on like a first night was like really, really foreign. And like the first time it happened, or the first couple of times, I was really shocked about it because I was just like, oh my God, a man's doing this. Like,
what's going on?
Yeah. And I think it's just been a situation from there on where it's just like luck of the draw. But like most of the time, guys do want to go down. If they're any good at it, that's another subject altogether. So let's talk about the most reliable way to give the big O. How do you think that's achievable?
Oh no. I mean, I haven't gone down on a female before, but I feel like it would be terrifying. Like I am a woman and I wouldn't even know what to do.
It is terrifying, to be fair. Like, you know, because as much as you know your own body and you know what you like, and the fact that, yeah, all vaginas are very, very different, it's like, I get why guys will be scared about it, because it's like, I mean, I'm not sure if she's enjoying it sometimes. I'm just like, Are you faking it? Like,
because you know that you faked it at some point, or you've just like kind of over-exaggerated how something's felt.
For like clients always, basically. I'm sorry, guys, but like you're not actually making me come. I'm just really good at my job.
So, okay, like I said, I haven't gone down on a woman. It is pretty daunting. I mean, I can understand, like you said as well, men being scared of it, or women being scared of going down on another woman. Some of the things that people can do.
I would say, again, this comes back to, you know, one of our most popular topics here on Project Slut is communication. Communication.
Woohoo.
You know, like, don't be afraid to say how you like it, because, like, at the end of the day, if you train them wrong in the beginning, it's just gonna like be years of hard work.
It is hard to communicate in relationships though, or just someone that you're having sex with.
Yeah, there's definitely vast difference, but at the end of the day, you can still say what you want. Yeah, communication. I think it doesn't matter like what kind of a situation it's in. It's like you have to be comfortable to say how you like it, because it is important for like women to feel like they don't have to be rushed into achieving the orgasm, you know, like we should be allowed to like enjoy the pleasure of like the build up, especially if like we've communicated with our sexual partner how we like it, so they're doing all the right things. Like, enjoy that fucking build up, girls, and like guys, fucking learn to get off on how much she's enjoying it. There's a reason, you know, there's so many memes about like, you know, women not having their clit touched at all when the guy thinks.
Oh, those memes are really funny.
Yeah, it's an obvious problem. Men don't know what the clitoris is. I mean, do you remember being taught anything in high school about actual like sexual pleasure? It was
not at all.
No, it's not a subject, and I think it should be a subject in schools.
I definitely do. I think that men not knowing basic female anatomy is quite concerning.
Yeah.
And it's not even their fault. Like that's taught to them from when they were really young, that they just don't have any idea. Unless they go out of their way to learn about the female body or how to actually pleasure women, then they're never going to experience that side of sex.
A nationally represented survey also found that 86 to 87% of men and women have actually engaged in oral sex at least once. But men are more likely to say that they've received it or have received it. So it keeps coming back to this whole like equal rights. Why aren't guys going down on girls?
Because fuck the patriarchy, that's why.
And then also like it is a huge problem, and like I'm coming at this from a work perspective now, because my god, the amount of times a man has like paid to show me that he's God's gift to women with giving head, and I've had to spend 45 minutes with my ankles around my ears just wishing for this to be over. It'll be over soon. So, but it is like, it's an actual concerning problem that like, you know, even with the amount of sexual experiences most guys have, like some are just like still really, really terrible at head, and I feel like learning about it or like wanting to know about it is something that needs to be encouraged, because some y'all just don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, there's like so many issues around oral sex in general, whether it's the inequality of why men are receiving more than women are, you know, whether it's how to do it or why you're not doing it. There's just so much around the politics around oral sex is complicated. And it all starts from like the base root of education. There is just like a lack of education around women's pleasure, not just in schools, but just in the media and in porn and everywhere, really.
Yeah.
It's a big deal if a woman orgasms in like TV or like a movie. The most amazing thing ever.
It's really
like, oh my
like
god,
that. Like, oh my god, she's coming. It's the most amazing thing in the world. Here I am, like having fucking at least 25 orgasms every single time I have sex with my lover.
Inequality where so many guys are more willing to receive, but they're less likely to give.
Men in general. Yeah, men are definitely more inclined to be the ones receiving head, and I just can't imagine a man not expecting it.
Like, it's a part of sex. It comes with blowjobs to them. But give back to be the other one, it's just like, oh, that's like an option, or that's kind of like, oh, if I do that, I'm, you know, like you said, God's gift to women. Yeah,
because some dumb bitches out there fake it when they know that they're with someone who is quite clearly in training.
You know what? PSA, women need to stop faking it, because you're not doing men any favors at all by faking it.
No. You find yourself a man that makes you come multiple times, it's worth the wait. Trust me. Put
a little bit into the sex. You don't have to be stone cold silent, but saying you like came just to get the sex over with or just to not hurt someone's ego, then, you know, for their future sex partners, they're always going to be like, did I make you come? If you need to ask, you didn't do it.
The mountains be a quaking when I come, so it's like an actual physical obvious thing.
Yeah, so no one needs to be asking you, did you come?
Let's take a short break. It's story time.
Apparently, if you are giving a boy head, they're thinking about what you look like.
Yeah, this all started because I just wanted to look skinny for a hookup.
Classic teenage move.
Yep. So I was at school and ordering a lot of Orange C that day because I just didn't want to have anything in my stomach. I don't know why. Thought that was a good idea.
No, you've been drinking Orange C all day.
Yeah, I was. And so it gets to that time of the hookup and I am really shy. Like, you know, I'm not really super experienced. You know, we all start about a bit nervous. So I made this person cover their face with a pillow. Makes you might be a bit of a weirdo, but it's fine.
Anyway, you've put a pillow over this poor boy's face.
When you say it like that, you sound like I'm a monster.
He's just like probably really getting off on it too. Just like, yes, mummy, put the pillow over my face. No one needs to see this.
What the fuck? God, okay. So yeah, he's covered up, can't really see. And you know what? In hindsight, it was probably a good decision that I had covered his face. Because, you know, at the time, like I said, I was new to all this. I didn't really know what a gag was. Didn't know how to control it. Didn't know what it meant. And so I'm gagging, as you would. And all of a sudden, I throw up all the Orange C that had been collecting throughout the day.
Ew.
And not only did I just throw up orange juice on this poor boy whose face is covered up, I thought it would be a good idea to cover the evidence. And my first reaction was to suck back up all the orange juice that I had thrown up on him.
Oh my God.
Regret.
Good recovery. And did you continue on with the blowjob after this?
Yeah, I did.
That's commitment.
Yep. I am a loyal person. What can I say?
Oh. Sometimes you are questionable, my dear.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. So yeah, that was what happened with my embarrassing oral story. Never did it happen again. Thank God. I know now what a gag means. It means to stop. Now I don't have a gag, which is great.
Linda Lovelace over here, everyone. I was a teenager, but I was like, you know, I was going through the whole masturbation stage, guys. Like, you know, I was definitely into self-pleasure. And then I remember I had this sex dream one night after I'd found out about men going down on women. And it was like, I mean, I was mortified again over that. But I had this sex dream, and like in the sex dream, like a guy went down on me, and like I had the biggest dream orgasm.
Damn.
It was insane, and it like actually woke me up, and I was just like, okay, I think I might want to try that.
I'm now picturing teenage Mormon Hunter sitting in bed having an orgasm in her dream.
We're like long sleeve nighty.
You know what? The Mormon life definitely was not for you.
It wasn't that bad, but it was basically that.
So funny because I can just imagine if you ever got caught doing that, you'd be sent to flagellation or something like that.
Oh, it wasn't that bad, but you know, a good scolding from your mum about touching yourself is bad enough. That is just chapter 1 of or what's going to be, I reckon, a fun few little series of talking about oral, because let's face it, so many different ways to give oral, and I am immensely interested to see how the statistics go up, because I think we are on our way up. I think it is becoming more of a focused thing, but we're still like on our baby feet. So we're starting to get men in the mood for head.
Yes, definitely. I don't know why I sounded so slow just then. Yes, definitely. It's been really nice having you back.
Loving it. I will definitely be back again soon.
Yes, and we actually have some exciting news coming soon.
We do.
We do.
A very unexpected, exciting news too.
Yeah. I think if you stay tuned for the next couple episodes, you'll hear a very big announcement coming from both of us.
Yes, and also there might be some little prizes coming.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited too. All right, guys. Well, love you.
Hunter, it's been really nice having you.
Very, very lovely to be back. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay whorish, and we'll see you soon.